Welcome to my channel. I am very thankful to have you here. I really do appreciate every person that comes to watch my videos. I'm grateful for your presence. I'm grateful for your viewership. I'm grateful for your subscriptions. So thank you very much. Today I'm going to be doing a bonus video, but it's not the one that I had planned on doing because Dax pulled a fast one on me and released a new song. So I'm going to be doing Dax's new song, A Real Man. And those of you who have been around my channel a while know that there are certain artists that are very special to me because they basically got my channel started, and Dax is one of the first ones. And so if he releases a new song, I'm going to review it. So that's what I plan on doing now. But before I do that, I do want to remind you that I always put the links to the artists in the description of my video. And I hope that you will support the artists by subscribing to their YouTube channels, by following them on social media, and by buying their music if you like their music. So this is Dax, a new release called A Real Man.
Yeah, oh. Yeah, she says she wants a real man. One who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad. In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real, man. Realest story ever told. Can't have a man who's making money, always home. Hard like a truck, that's why he's always on the road, providing everything you need to live the life you say you want. Can't have a man who wears his heart on a sleeve that won't rip once a while at the seams, especially if you never take the time to look into his eyes and hear him when he silently screams. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, one who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad.
We got a notice from the electric company.
In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag.
Give me 2 more days.
Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real. That Disney movie that she wanted was a dream and not reality, or something that she got.
Hey, honey,
Put that man up on a pedestal, discards him when she found out he was human and he dropped. He's not perfect, but
really backed
he
up today
tries
because we're
to
short
live up
staffed.
to her beautiful
No,
lies.
it's fine. It's fine.
The
We can
man
always
he
do
once
another
knew
night.
on the inside him died. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, one who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad. In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real, man. Love is patient, love is kind, can be evil and also blind. God made man, then said in life he'll find good things when he finds his wife. So as a real man, broken and confused, struggling not knowing what to do, he dove to the bottom of the bottle, drowned in his sorrows, and prayed one day she would rescue. By stop pointing out all his mistakes, be the place he felt safe to express the emotions the world said he can't. He's the rock that she needs, but she hammers away at the love that he has, like she wants it to break. Despite all of the pain, twisted and changed, trying to become the whole picture she paints, till she woke up one day, said she's walking away, looked him dead in the face and then screamed. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, one who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad. In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real, man.
Man. Okay, Dax. Wow. Dropping truth bombs. Wow. Man, there's so much in there. You know, one thing that's always bothered me is how a woman can marry a man, say, for example, who's a police officer, and then drive him crazy about doing his job, about how much she worries about him, or how she wishes he would do something else, when that's what he chose to do before he married her. You got to get, in order for a marriage to work, both sides have to be willing to compromise. But you can't compromise on the basics of who you are. You know, what makes you you, and on your dreams. You can't compromise on those. And like he said, you know, if you're going to be going out in the world and trying to do something useful, you're not going to be at home. Plain and simple. I mean, that's the reality of it. And nowadays, of course, we have both sides doing that, and then they come home exhausted, and there's very little time to even try to heal, much less try to get anything straightened out. It's, wow, that's, man. Boy, he just hit the nail right on the head. You know, if you're going to marry a man who has dreams, you have to allow him to pursue his dreams, just like he allows you to pursue yours. And if either of you isn't willing to do that, then get out of the relationship. It's not good for either one of you to do that. You have to be willing to allow a person to be who they are and not try to change them into something they're not. Not try to turn them into a neutered version of themselves. And man, you see that so often. Like a guy is a soldier. He gets married, and then his wife is mad because he's gone all the time. Well, what did you think you were marrying? If you're marrying a soldier, he's going to be gone all the time. That is the bargain that you made when you said, "I love you." And if you weren't realistic about that, if you didn't face that head on from the very beginning, then the relationship's not going to work. It's not going to last. Because you're expecting something from him that he can't give you. And he's expecting something from you that you can't give him. And that doesn't work. It breaks the relationship. Boy, this was just, wow. You know, I know Dax has done several songs now that are focused on the man's role and what the man is and how that relates to the woman. And I hope that you get what he's saying, because he's not saying that men should ignore their wives. What he's saying is that wives should support their husbands, and when you do, then your husband will support you. It's a two-way street, but it has to be both ways. The woman can't demand from the man things that he can't give and then expect him to be happy. And a lot of times in marriage, what you have to do is you have to go back to, why did you get married to begin with? What was it about this person that made you think that you want to spend the rest of your life with them? And then when you get back to those things, think about them and look at that person and ask yourself, is that person still what they were when I married them? And if they are, then you got exactly what you bargained for. So don't complain. Be thankful. Learn to have a thankful heart. Oh, boy. I could go on and on with this from this video. This was incredible. But I'm not gonna. I've said enough. You can let me know what you think in the comments. We can have a great discussion about this, I think. But I'll pray for you that you have an abundant life, that you live a long time, that you're healthy, that God keeps you safe from harm, and that you are born again, if you're not already. I pray that God will do that same thing for every person that you love. I pray most of all that you will be anxious for nothing, but in all things, through prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, you will let your requests be made known to God. And the peace that passes all understanding will keep your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. This is the Vietnam Era Vet out.